Do you wake up feeling tired even after 8 hours of sleep? Do you look in the mirror and wonder where that strong, confident man went? Do you feel like you are operating on half power, watching younger men handle challenges that now seem overwhelming? You are not alone, and this is not just about getting older. This is about testosterone decline, the silent epidemic affecting millions of men over 60. I am Dr. Eva Hart, a certified urologist with 14 years of experience helping men restore healthy testosterone levels and reclaim the strength they thought was gone forever. I have worked with hundreds of men whose testosterone had plummeted, leaving them feeling defeated and convinced their best years were behind them. Here is what I want you to understand. Low testosterone does not have to be your reality. Your body still has the capacity to produce this vital hormone naturally when you know how to support it properly. Today I will share 6 proven approaches that have helped countless men boost their testosterone levels without expensive treatments or risky procedures. These are evidence-based strategies that work with your body's natural testosterone production systems. Stay until the end because the 6th approach has surprised even me with how quickly it can elevate testosterone levels and transform how men feel about themselves. Let me tell you about something that happens to most men over 60 without them realizing it. You wake up groggy, drag yourself through the morning, and spend the entire day chasing energy that never arrives. What you might not know is that this directly relates to your testosterone production. This is not just about aging. It is about a fundamental disruption in your body's natural testosterone production cycle, and it starts with light exposure. Your testosterone production follows a precise daily rhythm, peaking in early morning and declining throughout the day. This rhythm depends on signals from sunlight hitting your eyes first thing in the morning. Without enough natural light exposure in those crucial first 30 minutes after waking, your body loses track of when it should produce testosterone and when it should rest. Think of it like a master switch controlling your masculine hormone production. Without proper light signals, this switch malfunctions. Your testosterone becomes unpredictable, your energy crashes, and you feel like you are running on empty. I have noticed something remarkable with patients who started getting 10 to 15 minutes of direct sunlight exposure within 30 minutes of waking up. No sunglasses, no windows blocking the light, just natural sunlight while they have morning coffee or take a short walk. Within 2 weeks, many report sleeping more deeply and waking with better morning energy, both signs of improved testosterone rhythms. Within a month, they have sustained vitality instead of that mid-afternoon crash because their natural testosterone cycle is functioning properly again. The science behind this is powerful. Sunlight exposure triggers your hypothalamus to regulate your circadian rhythm, which directly controls testosterone production cycles. When this system functions properly, your body produces testosterone at optimal times throughout the day. One patient told me, "I thought my low energy was just age, but after 3 weeks of morning sunlight, I wake up feeling like I have drive again. My doctor confirmed my testosterone levels had improved, and I feel like myself for the first time in years." This morning light exposure also improves the quality of your sleep, which is when the majority of testosterone production occurs. Better light regulation during the day leads to deeper sleep at night, creating more opportunities for natural testosterone synthesis. This is not about tanning or spending hours outdoors. Just 10 to 15 minutes of morning light while you start your day. Your testosterone production system will begin remembering how to regulate itself naturally. You can start tomorrow morning. Step outside with your coffee, sit by a window, or take a brief walk. Your body is waiting for this signal to begin producing testosterone the way it was designed to. But morning light is only the beginning. There is another factor affecting your testosterone production that is hiding in plain sight. Here is what most doctors will not tell you about testosterone decline after 60. It is not just about getting older. It is about chronic inflammation quietly destroying the cells that produce testosterone from the inside. Men come to me frustrated because they are doing everything right, exercising, eating healthy foods, getting sleep, but their testosterone levels remain low and they still feel weak and unmotivated. When we investigate deeper, we often discover their daily choices are creating invisible inflammation that specifically targets testosterone-producing cells. Your body produces testosterone in specialized cells called Leydig cells, and these are incredibly sensitive to inflammatory damage. When your system constantly fights low-grade inflammation, it redirects resources away from testosterone production toward damage control. It is like trying to manufacture something while your factory is constantly under attack. The most common culprits? Foods that seem healthy but trigger inflammatory responses that specifically suppress testosterone. Vegetable oils used in cooking create oxidative stress that damages hormone-producing cells. Processed foods contain additives that your body treats as invaders, triggering inflammation that shuts down testosterone synthesis. But here is what surprised me most. Emotional stress creates the same inflammatory response that directly suppresses testosterone production. When you worry about your declining masculine capabilities, your body produces inflammatory compounds that make the problem worse. I worked with one patient whose testosterone levels were critically low despite eating what he thought was a healthy diet. He was consuming inflammatory oils and carrying enormous stress about his declining strength. When we eliminated inflammatory triggers and introduced stress reduction techniques, his testosterone levels improved measurably within weeks. He told me, "I did not realize how much my daily choices were working against my testosterone. Now my energy is back, my strength is returning, and I feel like a man again." The natural approach involves removing foods that specifically damage testosterone-producing cells and introducing anti-inflammatory compounds that protect and support hormone production. Omega-3 fatty acids, for example, have been shown to support healthy testosterone levels by reducing inflammation in hormone-producing tissues. This does not mean eliminating everything you enjoy. It means being strategic about what supports your testosterone production versus what destroys it. Many men find that removing just a few key inflammatory triggers allows their natural testosterone production to recover dramatically. When you reduce inflammation specifically targeting testosterone-producing cells, you are not just helping hormone levels, you are supporting your body's ability to maintain masculine strength and vitality naturally. If this resonates with your experience, if you have been wondering why your testosterone remains low despite healthy efforts, type a +sign in the comments. But even if you master light exposure and reduce inflammation, there is one critical factor that can completely sabotage your testosterone production while you sleep. I have noticed something troubling among my patients that most men over 60 do not realize is destroying their testosterone production. They sleep 8 hours but wake up feeling drained instead of refreshed, and their morning testosterone levels, which should be at their peak, are barely detectable. Here is what most men do not understand. Approximately 70% of your daily testosterone production happens during deep sleep phases. When your sleeping environment is too warm, your body cannot enter these deep restorative stages where testosterone synthesis occurs. Your testosterone production is like a delicate manufacturing process that can only happen under specific conditions. Your body needs to cool down by about 2 degrees to trigger deep sleep and peak hormone production. When you sleep in a warm room, wear heavy clothing, or use thick blankets, you are essentially shutting down your testosterone factory. Temperature regulation becomes less efficient after 60, making this even more critical. What felt comfortable at 40 might now be preventing optimal testosterone production during sleep. Your body works harder to cool itself instead of focusing on hormone synthesis. Countless men tell me, "I sleep through the night, but my testosterone levels are still low." When we investigate their sleep environment, we often discover their bedroom is 72 to 75 degrees too warm for optimal testosterone production. The ideal temperature for testosterone synthesis during sleep is 65 to 68 degrees. One patient made this simple change after struggling with low testosterone for months. He lowered his bedroom temperature to 67 degrees, switched to lighter sleepwear, and ensured good air circulation. Within 2 weeks, his morning energy improved. After a month, his testosterone levels had increased measurably. The science is clear. Optimal testosterone production requires natural body temperature drop during sleep. When this happens, your hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, the system responsible for testosterone synthesis, functions at peak efficiency. This also explains why some men notice their testosterone levels and energy improve during cooler months but decline in summer. Your body is trying to maintain the temperature conditions needed for hormone production. Practical solution directly supports testosterone. Set your thermostat to 65 to 67 degrees at night, use lighter bedding, and ensure good air circulation. Some men benefit from cooling mattress pads that specifically enhance the temperature conditions needed for testosterone production. What many discover is that improving sleep temperature for testosterone production also improves mood, mental clarity, and physical capability. Better hormone production during sleep affects how you feel during waking hours. Your bedroom environment is completely under your control. This is something you can change tonight that will start boosting your testosterone immediately. But even perfect sleep temperature cannot help if you are making a critical nutritional mistake that starves your testosterone production. Here is what most men over 60 get wrong about nutrition and testosterone. It is not about eating healthy foods, but when you eat the specific nutrients your testosterone production requires. I have seen this pattern countless times. Men eating adequate protein but still experiencing declining testosterone levels, muscle loss, and diminishing strength. Problem is not food quality. It is providing your testosterone production system with the right building blocks at the right times. Your body can only use about 25 to 30 grams of protein efficiently at one time for testosterone synthesis. When you eat large meals with 50+ grams of protein, your body uses what it can for immediate needs, but excess gets wasted rather than being available for hormone production when your body needs it most. Most men follow the traditional pattern: light breakfast, moderate lunch, large dinner. This means 10 grams protein at breakfast, 20 grams at lunch, 60 grams at dinner. This pattern starves your testosterone production during crucial overnight synthesis periods when your body is actually making hormones. Think of protein as the raw materials your testosterone production system uses to manufacture this vital hormone. These materials are not available when your body needs them most. During overnight hormone production, the manufacturing process cannot function properly. One patient was eating over 100 grams of protein daily but having most at dinner. Despite this high intake, his testosterone levels remained low and he felt weak. When we redistributed his protein to support testosterone production, timing 25 to 30 grams at each meal, including a small evening portion before bed, his hormone levels improved within 3 weeks. Evening protein intake is particularly crucial for testosterone production in men over 60. Having 15 to 20 grams of easily digestible protein about an hour before bed provides your testosterone synthesis system with the amino acids it needs during peak overnight production periods. Morning protein is equally important because your body has been fasting all night, and testosterone production naturally surges in early morning hours. Starting your day with 25 to 30 grams of protein supports this natural testosterone peak. Quality matters for testosterone production too. Complete proteins containing all essential amino acids like eggs, fish, lean meats, and dairy are more effective for hormone synthesis than incomplete proteins alone. What many men discover is that this strategic protein timing not only improves testosterone levels but also enhances physical strength, mental clarity, and overall masculine vitality. This approach works because you support your body's natural testosterone production rhythms instead of working against them. Your hormone synthesis follows predictable cycles, and providing the right nutrients at optimal times maximizes testosterone output. But protein timing alone cannot overcome one factor that can completely sabotage your testosterone production. Here is something that quietly destroys testosterone production after 60. Every time you experience chronic worry about your health, finances, or declining capabilities, your body produces cortisol, and cortisol is testosterone's greatest enemy. This is not just about feeling stressed. This is about biochemical warfare happening inside your body. When cortisol levels remain elevated, they literally block testosterone production at the cellular level. Your body cannot produce adequate amounts of both hormones simultaneously, so it prioritizes stress hormones over masculine vitality hormones. Most men over 60 carry what I call testosterone-suppressing stress chemistry, decades of accumulated worry that have created chronically elevated cortisol levels. Your body stays stuck in survival mode, constantly suppressing testosterone production while preparing for threats. I have worked with countless men whose testosterone levels improved dramatically once they addressed their stress chemistry. Their bodies stopped fighting against testosterone production and started supporting it naturally. Research shows you can reset this chemistry naturally. Deep breathing exercises can lower cortisol levels within minutes, allowing testosterone production to resume. 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, 8 seconds out. This pattern signals safety to your testosterone production system. Physical connection also supports healthy testosterone levels. Human touch, whether through massage, physical affection, or even contact with pets, reduces cortisol and creates conditions that favor testosterone production over stress hormone production. One patient was carrying enormous stress about his declining testosterone and masculine capabilities. This worry created a feedback loop where stress about low testosterone was actually suppressing his testosterone further. When we introduced stress reduction techniques, his hormone levels improved along with his confidence. Even 20 minutes in natural settings can reduce cortisol levels and support healthy testosterone production. Your testosterone production system functions better in calm, natural environments than in constant stress and artificial surroundings. Managing stress for testosterone production is not about eliminating all challenges. It is about changing how your body responds so that normal life stresses do not become a permanent testosterone-suppressing state. What many men discover is that when they address stress chemistry, their testosterone levels improve naturally, and they feel more capable of handling whatever life presents. Better testosterone production leads to improved confidence, which further reduces stress in a positive cycle. This is about creating internal conditions that favor testosterone production over stress hormone production. When your nervous system learns to return to calm after challenges, your testosterone synthesis can function optimally. If this resonates with your experience, if you suspect stress might be sabotaging your testosterone levels, type a +sign in the comments. But there is one final factor that determines whether your improved testosterone production actually translates into the strength and vitality you are seeking. Here is something that determines whether your improved testosterone levels actually make you feel strong and vital. Your circulation system is the delivery network that carries testosterone to every cell where it needs to work. You can have optimal testosterone production, but if your circulation is compromised, those hormones cannot reach the muscle tissue, brain cells, and organs where they create strength, energy, and masculine vitality. It is like producing premium fuel but having clogged delivery lines that prevent it from powering your engine. Most men over 60 have some circulation compromise without obvious symptoms. Years of sitting, stress, and natural aging reduce blood flow efficiency. This means even adequate testosterone levels cannot create the energy, strength, and confidence you are seeking. I have discovered something remarkable. Improving circulation often allows men to feel the benefits of their testosterone production more dramatically and quickly than any other single intervention. When blood flow improves, testosterone can reach target tissues efficiently, creating immediate improvements in energy, mental clarity, and physical capability. The approaches we discussed naturally support testosterone delivery. Morning sunlight improves blood vessel function, enhancing testosterone transport. Anti-inflammatory choices support healthy blood flow that carries hormones efficiently. Proper sleep temperature allows cardiovascular restoration that optimizes hormone delivery. Simple movements act like pumps for testosterone distribution throughout your body. Even basic compound exercises, squats, push-ups, resistance work, not only stimulate testosterone production but also enhance circulation that delivers those hormones where they are needed. Cold exposure provides a powerful boost to testosterone delivery systems. Even 30 seconds of cooler water at the end of your shower causes blood vessels to contract and expand, improving their ability to transport hormones efficiently throughout your body. Certain foods specifically support testosterone delivery. Dark leafy greens provide nitrates that improve blood vessel function and hormone transport. Beets contain compounds that enhance circulation specifically beneficial for hormone delivery. But chronic dehydration affecting many men over 60 significantly impairs testosterone delivery. When you are dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making it harder for your cardiovascular system to transport hormones efficiently to target tissues. I had one patient whose testosterone levels were improving, but he still felt sluggish. When we focused on circulation optimization through proper hydration, cold exposure, and circulation-supporting foods, he began feeling the full benefits of his testosterone production within days. Supporting circulation ensures your improved testosterone production translates into real-world benefits: increased energy, better mood, enhanced physical capability, and restored confidence. This is why all these approaches work synergistically. They create optimal conditions for both testosterone production and testosterone utilization throughout your body. Your body remembers how to produce and use testosterone effectively. It just needs the right conditions to express that capability again. These 6 approaches restore your testosterone naturally: morning sunlight, anti-inflammatory choices, proper sleep temperature, strategic nutrition, stress management, and improved circulation. Your testosterone decline is not inevitable. Your body can produce this vital hormone when you provide the right conditions. Start with one approach today. Even small changes boost testosterone production. Subscribe for more strategies and share this with other men who need this information. Your restored testosterone journey begins now.